Hey, this is Ace with drwilly.com, just here in the house of Stephanie.Fitness. If you haven't met Stephanie before, this is one of our greatest contributors of our recipes. She does wonderful work with breakfast stuff, especially around our house. We certainly like to make use of those recipes. Stephanie, one thing I just wanted to talk to you about a little bit is how you got started in personal training and what what led you towards Dr. Willie's programs. Okay, you're gonna go play now? Okay.
I got started, oh gosh, I really got started into bodybuilding and fitness probably about 3 years ago after my youngest was born, and just really fell into it, started building muscles that I didn't know I had, and I kind of just took it on my own and just fell in love with it. My husband's been into bodybuilding for many years since I've never known him, so he's the one that kind of gave me the nudge and got me started. And eventually, as I started working out at the gyms, people started noticing the change in my body and my motivation and emphasis on being healthy, and so gyms actually started asking me if I would love to come work for them, and I've always thought about being a personal trainer. Just didn't know when, and so they are the ones that kind of pushed me and got me to get my certification, and that's just kind of how it started.
So as far as eating healthy, when did that start? Has that been something you've always done, or is that something that you've kind of picked up on as of late?
I've always wanted to eat healthy, but unless you know the knowledge, a lot of times you're going into it very blindsided, and that's how I was for many years. I thought I was eating healthy, I thought I was eating proper calories and carbs and proteins, but until I really started researching it and started practicing on myself did I realize that there's really more of a science behind it. And so as I started to figure out the science part of it, that's when I got hooked and I figured it all out, and it made more sense to me, and I started making recipes and that sort of stuff.
Which are awesome. If you haven't tried them, check them out on either our website or her website. They're great. One other thing, I just got to hand it to you. I mean, you do all this and you're a mom too. I mean, that's pretty miraculous that you're able to take fitness to the next level. A lot of people think, oh, I've had kids, or my life is too busy. How do you balance being a mom, the crazy schedules of taking care of little ones, which we can hear in the background, and, doing that? Because as you can see, I've got my daughter at work with me today. And are you daddy's girl?
Yes.
Yeah. And so sometimes it's hard to balance find that balance between working out, eating right, and doing all that stuff. How do you deal with that?
It's definitely work. It's not going to be easy, but if it's something that's important to you, you're definitely going to make time for it. So, of course, my children and my husband are my most important. They come first, but so does my health and fitness, and I want to be healthy and survive and be here for a long time. And so to also feel good about myself is also a big motivator. To feel the confidence and know who you truly are when you finally figure that out is one of the big things. So to find time for it, it's hard at first, but once you figure out what's most important and how to fit it into your life, there's no way, no how that you don't have time for it. There's always a time to find like if you're traveling and you're in a hotel, work out in your hotel. They've got gyms there, or you can do plyometrics, whatever. There's always a will and a way if that's what your priorities are.
As how do you, so say you're out at a hotel, on the road traveling, or that sort of scenario, how do you eat away from home?
It's definitely tough, but if you plan ahead, that's probably one of the biggest things to just do, is to plan ahead. Pack things from your home, just pack it in a cooler and bring it with you. Yeah, you may look a little funny bringing your own food to, wherever you're going, but that's how you're going to stay on track and stay online. Another thing, if you're staying in a certain town for a number of days, hit the local Walmart or any grocery store, pick up some, oats, pick up some, protein shakes that they may have on hand. There's just, even raw vegetables, anything like that. There's always a way to just plan ahead or go to a local store and just pick up what you can to eat right then and there.
Yeah. Well, good. Well, you can see obviously how much challenge it can be to have kids and to also be able to be healthy and fit. And I hats off to you. You've done a very good job. She was on the verge of competing this year and had a few health things come up, but going to be competing in the future?
I hope so, but it's probably going to be a good 6 months to a year before it can happen, but it's definitely in my blood and I definitely want to do it, and so I can't wait.
Well, it's addictive. Once you get the hook of it, it's what you always want to do. So.
Yes, it
anyway,
is.
just thank you very much, and make sure you check out our blog, make sure you check out our videos, and we'll keep you up to date.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.